This is an Uncovered Japan company research report on Stella Chemifa, ticker 4109. The Osaka specialty chemical maker is one of only two credible global suppliers of 12-9 hydrofluoric acid for advanced semiconductor manufacturing. Its purity know-how, customer qualification, vertical integration, and captive logistics form a real moat. The investment tension is price. After a strong rally, the report finds a high-quality cyclical business whose recovery is already heavily valued. The report is dated July 6, 2026, using a 6,580 yen reference price from June 30th. Stella traded near 25 times forward earnings and 1.78 times book, while fiscal 2026 return on equity was only 6.6%. The balance sheet held about 9.2 billion yen of net cash. The report scores macro fit 5 out of 5, but value and supply and demand only 2 each. Every advanced logic chip and memory die passes through etching and cleaning steps. Ordinary industrial acid cannot do the job. A stray metal contaminant can ruin a device. Stella refines fluorite into hydrofluoric acid of 12-9 purity, or 99.999999999%. It also supplies buffered acid and specialized formulations. The company controls the chain from raw mineral through purification to delivery on its own hazardous chemical trucks. Semiconductor-grade hydrofluoric acid and related chemicals generated about 60% of group revenue. Electronic materials grew 41% in fiscal 2026, but remained a small line. Battery materials fell sharply, showing that a structural theme does not guarantee smooth annual growth. Captive transport contributed about 13%. This mix gives Stella powerful exposure to advanced chips and artificial intelligence infrastructure, but it also concentrates the cycle in one end market. Stella's moat is specific. First, 12-9's purification depends on decades of contamination control learning. Second, fabs qualify chemicals into production recipes and avoid switching because a bad batch can destroy yield. Third, Stella and private rival Morita Chemical form an effective global near-duopoly in merchant supply. Fourth, vertical integration and specialist logistics support the stable, non-Chinese supply that customers and governments increasingly value. These barriers protect share and pricing within the cycle, though they do not remove cyclicality. The semiconductor down cycle pulled revenue from 37.3 billion yen in fiscal 2022 to 30.4 billion in fiscal 2024. Operating profit fell to 2.72 billion, then rebounded to a record 4.64 billion in fiscal 2026. The 5-year revenue line is roughly flat, but the earnings swing is large. Investors should read operating profit and cash flow, not 1 year's headline net income, as the cleanest measures of the business. Stella's equity ratio stayed near 75%, and the company held net cash, giving it ample resilience. Yet that conservatism depresses capital efficiency. Fiscal 2026 return on equity was 6.6%, below the 7 to 8% cost of capital the company assigns itself. The midterm plan therefore makes an 8% return on equity target central. Hitting it requires both higher profit from new capacity and continued distribution of excess equity. Operating cash flow remains solid, at roughly 5.4 to 7.1 billion yen a year. Free cash flow was much thinner, because Stella is investing heavily in ultra-pure acid capacity. Construction in progress included facilities intended to serve the next semiconductor volume ramp. This is a sensible use of the balance sheet, but the economic return appears only if qualified customer volumes arrive on schedule and fill the new lines. The fourth midterm plan targets about 42 billion yen of revenue, 5.5 billion of operating profit, and return on equity of at least 8% by fiscal 2028. The physical engine is high-purity semiconductor chemical volume, rising from roughly 72,000 to 90,000 tons. Artificial intelligence chips, domestic fab investment, and supply chain reshoring support demand. The risks are utilization timing, a foundry capex pause, yen strength, and input costs outrunning price pass-through. The valuation is the central concern. At roughly 25 times forward earnings, Stella traded well above its 5-year average multiple of about 15.8 times. Price to book reached 1.78 times, while return on equity remained below the company's cost of capital. A premium can be justified by the moat and macro alignment, but the report argues that the market is already paying for the semiconductor recovery and the return on equity improvement before management has delivered them. These are the report author's scenarios, not price targets or investment advice. From the 6,580 yen reference price, the modeled 3-year outcomes range from about 53% downside in the bear case to 47% upside in the bull case. The base case, which broadly carries the company's plan forward with a normalized multiple, is about 15% lower. The skew reflects how much good news the current valuation already assumes. To conclude, Stella Chemifa is a rare global niche leader at a critical point in the semiconductor supply chain. Its purity know-how, qualification lock-in, vertical integration, specialist logistics, and strong balance sheet are genuine strengths. The debate is not the quality of the business, it is whether the current valuation leaves enough room for cyclicality and execution risk. For the full evidence, assumptions, and source detail, continue with Uncover Japan's free deep dives. For a much deeper look, visit the free deep dives at uncoverjapan.com. We go beyond the headline numbers to cover the business, financials, valuation, risks, and catalysts. This video is for information and education only. It is not investment advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any security. Always do your own research.